Course, four stages of meditation. Baba break down the journey of every meditator. To simplify the stages that unfolds during our meditation practice. And in Ananda Marga, meditation is the main practice that we all do. So the four stages of meditation according to Baba. The first one is the stage of difficulty. It only makes sense because any activity, any worthwhile activity, uh, it is usually the beginning, the first part, that is usually the hardest one. And meditation is no exception to that. We all know this. When we are
Unsa ako ning ganito?
new to meditation, maybe until now, it is still the most important part that when you decide to sit down, to find time to sit down and close your eyes to meditate, then ironically, when you want one thing, serenity, peace of mind, the mind doesn't operate right away. The mind's like a marketplace in Divisoria. So many full of chattering noises. Your body starts to ache, your body starts to itch from all parts, and they ask to be scratched, try to be distracted in many ways. But as a meditator, you have to keep strong determination, like what Buddha did when he attained his enlightenment. He decided that whatever happens, you will sit down, close your eyes, do the process of meditation as taught to you by your acharya. And hopefully, you will gain the same experience as Buddha did. And also, there are also like other challenges, hurdles, obstacles during this stage of difficulty. Uh, your your family and relatives try to disturb you or think of you as someone who become crazy. But yeah, of course, but we know better that meditation is our natural activity as a human person because no other species other than human can do meditation. So it is our duty to do meditation. It gives us purpose, it gives us inspiration. And then, once you able to pass the stage of difficulty, then the second stage happens, which is the beginning of success. Wow, good news. So on this stage, the thoughts become manageable. You're no longer that you no longer have that monkey mind that travels from one thing to another. Your thoughts starts to operate with you. And your body also starts to follow according to your wishes. It no longer uh, becomes tired and your meditation practice improves. But sometimes there are also some setbacks during this stage. But of course, through persistence, through patience, then your meditation improves. Then the third stages happen, which is the development of powers. In here, when we talk about powers, it's not the Avengers kind of powers, but rather in the realm of the psychic or supernatural, or the more controversial term is occult power. But these things happen when you do your meditation sincerely. But beware that the attainment of the full power is not the goal of your meditation. In fact, in Ananda Marga, we discourage the use and of course the abuse of these things. If you are to wish for anything, then wish for the attainment of the Supreme Consciousness or the attainment of Godhood. And don't settle anything less. Because power whether worldly or supernatural, corrupts. And it may lead to your downfall and degradation. So beware of those of that stage. Then the fourth and the final stage of the meditation is the merging of yourself with the Supreme Consciousness. This is the stage, uh, the culmination of your meditation journey, in which your individual consciousness merge with the Supreme Consciousness. And so it loses, you lose your own identity and become and have the identity of the Supreme Consciousness. But of course, no words can describe the feeling of ecstasy during that stage. So, um, once when I was in Palawan giving meditation classes, I was asked a question regarding meditation. I was asked, Dada, what do you think is the best way to meditate? That is a very good question, actually. Straight to the point, no nonsense, no going around the bush. Just go straight to the most important question, not wasting any time. Since it's a very good question, so it requires or it demands a very good answer. But I'm not sure if my answer was satisfactory to him or to her rather. But what I said to her is, I'm not sure if there is such thing, the best way to meditate. What I can only share to you is the way that works for me, or at least the most practical way that I know. And that is the mantra meditation, in which hearing the Ananda Marga is the one that we practice. Because mantra meditation is very logical, very rational. You can explain all parts of that process in a rational way. Like every element of it has reasons why we're doing it. The mantra is there for us to anchor our awareness. Because the nature of the mind is really to become restless, to think of thousand things. But with meditation technique like the mantra, then we have a tool to pin down, to anchor our concentration during meditation. And also, the sitting form is the best way to meditate with your closed eyes and all that. Of course, I'm not against any other way of meditation, but for me, that's the best way to meditate, to become, to stay still, close your eyes with utmost sincerity, and then do the mantra, repeat the mantra over and over again. Because we learn through repetition. The more we repeat something, the easier it will be imprinted in our consciousness. That's how our mind works. So, the universal mantra of Ananda Marga is Bhavanam Kevalam. It is a mantra of love. So, the more you repeat that mantra, the more it will be imprinted to your mind, and it will become your personal truth. And it will transform you into a more loving version of yourself. You become more loving, more compassionate, you forgive others, and you forgive yourself as well in the process. So, yeah, like it also found the basis of that mantra is in the idea that what you believe, you become. So if you always think about love, then it will manifest on you. It will become, it will transform you. It is not a crazy idea to believe that world peace is only attainable when each and every person do meditation. Everyone wants happiness and peace, but most of us we don't know what meditation, it gives us an understanding, a real experience of what peace feels like. During meditation, we become the very essence of peace, not just uh, theoretical peace, but rather you embody the peace itself. So, do not waste time during this conference, but rather, if you want to know about meditation, ask the DD or the in charge here, or just anyone, and